Hello, my name is Janelle, and today I'm just going to share a little bit about what's it like being a student at K-12 International Academy. So before I begin, I just want to introduce myself. I currently reside in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I was born here, so I'm all Malaysian. I have two older sisters. They graduated from K-12 International Academy, one in 2012 and one in 2014. I've been with K-12 for a long time, since the 5th grade, so it's more than 6 years now, and I'm currently in the 12th grade. During my free time, I volunteer at a Myanmar refugee center, at a daycare, and at Children's Church. I'm also a member of the Royal Rangers organization, which is a Christian organization. I'm a student president for Explorers Club. I'm a president for the Mu Alpha Theta chapter at K-12 International Academy. I'm also part of the National Honor Society Yearbook Club and the Make an Impact Club. On top of that, I am a student blogger at my school, as well as a school blog, and every month I just write a short post for that blog. So why did I choose K-12 International Academy? And that is because of the flexibility. I get to work ahead. I get to work on weekdays, on weekends. So being a K-12 is not a really strict thing. It's not like, oh, Monday to Friday is when I have to do work. You know, I can do work on weekends if I have things to do on Mondays to Fridays. Sometimes when I volunteer on Mondays to Fridays, then I do my work on weekends. And that is completely okay with me. And that's what I love about K-12 International Academy. The courses offered at K-12 International Academy are amazing. We have beyond comprehensive courses. We have honors. We have AP. We even have dual enrollment program with University of Maryland University College. There's a great support team at K-12 International Academy. We have qualified college counselors. We have amazing teachers who actually know the courses really well and can help you. And even sometimes when they don't know something, they actually go beyond your ways and help you look for an answer. The connections are really great. I find that I'm interacting so well with all my friends, even though I can't see them on a day-to-day basis. It's because of the class connects being held, the study halls, the chat sessions. K-12 International Academy really ensures that as a student, I'm not feeling isolated and that I'm connected not only with my teachers, but also with my schoolmates. So like I said, my schedule is really flexible at K-12 International Academy. I study whenever I want to, depending on my activities for that day. It's not like a strict structure, 9 to 3, that's something like that. I start school around 5. That is a bit late for some, but because I find that I work better at night compared to the day, I like to work in the evenings. So I start school around 5, and then I work until 8, have my dinner, and then I continue until about 1 or 2. If I have classes, because I am in Malaysia, my time zone is 12 to 13 hours ahead, depending on daylight savings. So if I have classes, I stay up, but it won't be really late because the teachers at K-12 International Academy really are aware that students are all around the world, and it's kind of difficult to find a time that suits everybody. So they try to make it as convenient as everybody as possible. But if you cannot attend a class, that is completely okay, because we have recordings that you can watch, and yeah, so that you are up to track with all the classes. So for me, I don't study in the afternoons due to volunteer commitments. I usually teach at the refugee center, English and math during the afternoons, and then I go home and I study. So if I was to go to a brick and mortar school, I won't be able to do that, and then I'll miss out on certain volunteer opportunities. So just to sample my schedule, I work on a block schedule. So what that means is that I do once a week worth of lessons for a course every single day. This works really well because I have 5 courses right now, and there are 5 weekdays. So this is just an example. Sometimes I shuffle it around, so it'll be like Monday, AP English. I do the whole week's work, and then Tuesday I'll move on to AP US History and stuff like that. When I had 6 courses, this was definitely doable as well. So if you're thinking of taking 6 courses at K-12 International Academy, don't be afraid. You can still do the block schedule.